Hey everyone, Darin Kid here. Hope you're having an awesome week. I know we got this broadcasting on multiple platforms, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, maybe you're on Twitter, you're on Periscope. Do me a favor and let me know as you join us, where you're watching from, what city, what state, what province in Canada, what country. It's always great to go back and see everyone as they're joining from all over the world. Anyway, I've got some exciting things to share with you today. I just want to make sure that my email's been acting up. My internet's been acting up a little bit. We've got somebody coming out to service. And so if you can let me know where you're watching from, that would be awesome so I can see the comments coming through. And we will go ahead and get started. I've got some really good stuff today to help you with your marketing when it comes to Facebook. All right, so we got Lisa live from Florida. I'm still jealous, Lisa. You hanging out at the beach. Thanks for joining. Let's see who else we have. So once again, if you're on YouTube, make sure you click the subscribe button. And then also too, you can click the little bell where you get reminders. And then if you're on Facebook, make sure that you like the page. And that also, there's a place you can set to get notifications in the future. Hey, Ryan, welcome from Roanoke, Virginia. Got someone else from Virginia, right? We've had a hot one today, have we not? All right, we're gonna go ahead, a couple announcements. So you see on the screen, we've got darinkid.com/Facebook. And what that is a free resource that I put together, and it's got 25 tips to crush your Facebook marketing. And what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to go over 7 things a little bit differently. Hey, Lynette, welcome. Hey, Nina, I think that's how you pronounce it, from Las Vegas. Hey, Shay, welcome. Thanks for joining. Appreciate everybody joining. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to get started. We're going to keep this short and to the point. Real quick, I'd love to know in the comments that Heather says, Darin, Walt Disney World opens soon. You know me well, Heather. Thank you for letting me know that. Right? I always say that Disney World it wasn't made for kids. It was made for adults to remember what it's like to be a kid, right? All right, so let's do this. How many of you, what is your favorite platform? What is the one that you're using the most? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter? I'd love to know that in the comments real quick. Because what I'm doing is I'm putting together several trainings, and then what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to go bring you what you want. If you want to learn more about TikTok, you want to learn more about LinkedIn, but I'm curious what you're using right now that's really your favorite platform, because it's hard to focus on a bunch of different platforms at one time. And the reason that I chose Facebook is because right now it's the biggest one. I mean, the numbers have gone up about 10% since last year. 2.6 billion monthly users. That's up about 10% since last year when they had the last number. So it is the #1 platform. Every 5 seconds, there's a new Facebook profile being created every 5 seconds. And it looks like from the comments, Facebook is the one that most of you are using. And when you're building your business and doing things like that, it's really important. Now, I will say this, make sure that you go by the Facebook guidelines when it comes to using Facebook for business, from a business perspective, because you want to make sure you don't do anything that's going to jeopardize you losing your account. But I want to help you with that. All right, and drop an aha moment in the comments as we're going through, and you have something you go, wow, I didn't know that. That's an aha moment. I would love for you to drop that in the comments as well. And then let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to talk about attraction actions. Okay, attraction action or actions. There's prospecting when you're building your business, and it could be any business, but you're reaching out to people and starting conversations. But there's also things that you can do marketing wise to attract people to you to reach out and ask what you do. And if you don't think people are checking you out on Facebook, let me say, when people apply for a job or anything, they go straight to your profile and they look at a person and they can judge who they are and what they do and what they like, and then sometimes what they don't like when they see their profiles as well. So I want to give you 7 secrets that really helped me with my Facebook reach, Facebook engagement. It helped me get a lot of customers, a lot of reps when I was in the field building. Now I'm a speaker, trainer, coach. I'm not doing any building as far as a company, but I want to give those things to you. #1, make sure your profile is set up properly. Now, what does that mean? I would make sure that it's public, because there's different settings. And if you don't know how to, just hit the Google and it will tell you how to change the settings. But you can have it to where only friends see your profile. You can have it to where friends of friends see your profile. And what I recommend from a business perspective, you have it set up public where anybody can see your profile. That's really important. It's something very simple, but a lot of people don't realize they have that setting on the wrong one for what they want to accomplish. The next thing I would encourage you to do when it comes to having your profile set up properly is have a nice picture of you as the profile picture. Now, I've talked about some of this before, but I'm going to talk about it from a little different perspective and add a few things on this training. So you want to make sure that it is a professional photo. It doesn't have to be professionally taken. Now you can have an iPhone and have, or just a smartphone, have an amazing photo, but a good quality photo of you, hopefully smiling where they can see your face. I know you love your animals, but you know what? It doesn't help you when you're building your business. Having, I've seen people that have cartoon characters. I've had people that have, a motivational quote. You want to make sure that your profile picture is of you, okay? Because they're gonna look and see, hey, look, this person looks like a nice person. They get a nice smile. They can see your eyes. It's a quality image. When I have people that have sent me and I'm maxed out on my personal page, but when I look through the 1,000+ pending friend requests, if I see that it's not a picture of someone, I immediately go, I'm never going to accept that, because why did they not have a picture of themselves? If it is a picture and it's blurry and it's fuzzy, not going to accept it, because I don't know why. It just gives you that first impression of not being very professional if you're looking for business contacts. If it's motivational quotes and things like that, it just doesn't work as well. On your cover photo, what's the biggest image that they see? What's the billboard that they see when they go to your Facebook profile? It's your cover image. So what does that say about you? I would encourage you, if you look at mine, on my personal profile, it has, speaker, trainer, coach, whatever, but are you an animal lover? Are you into fitness? Are you into travel? So I try to have a nice image, because that is the biggest piece of real estate on your profile, where people are going to come there. They're going to look at your profile picture. They're going to look at your cover photo. And then you want to make sure you have everything else set up, but I'm not going to go into big detail on that. So let me make sure that is making sense. And I know I'm giving you simple, basic things, but you know what? Basic is effective when it comes to Facebook marketing. Number 2, post consistently. Now, I know we're busy. The world is starting to open back up. We're being freed from the quarantine, right? And so there's a lot of distractions, and people are out moving, and we're busy, and people are going back to work. But you want to try to post at least once a day. Just once a day. Doesn't have to be more than that, but if you can at least post once a day, the algorithm will favor you if you're consistent and persistent. So that's the next thing. Post consistently. There's no magic formula. However, if you're consistent, it definitely pays off. Number 3, do not make every post about business. If you turn on your TV tonight and you go, look, we just want to Netflix and chill, and everything that came on was a commercial, you would immediately turn it off. And we need to think about that when we're marketing our business or what we do, right? We want to attract people to ask us what we do or know what we do. Well, if everything we post is about business, they're going to shut it off. They're going to unfollow, or they're going to unfriend. Now, you will know if they unfriended you if you click on them, but you won't know if they unfollowed you. So they can mute it where they won't see your post anymore. So post consistently. Don't make every post about business. That's number 3. Number 4, and the ones I'm going to give you, the last few, are really effective. Before you go on and post, what I would recommend, depending on what field you're in, I know we have a lot of people that are in the network marketing industry, and you're selling products and services and promoting your business. What I would do is go on and you like or comment, give love on 10 or 20 people's posts before you post yourself. So what that's going to do is it's most likely going to put you in their news feed as they're scrolling. Now, if you want to go one step beyond that, what you can do is you can go in your Messenger app, and it will tell you how many people you have that are active at that moment. You could do this. You could take your notes in your phone, and you could, for example, go in at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Tonight you can say, hey, look, it's 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can look on your app. Let me look on my Messenger app and tell you exactly where it is real quick, because they just updated it. All right, so mine's not pulling. Okay, so right at the top, it will say active. So right now on my personal Facebook, I've got 814 people active at 6:30 p.m. You may have 100, 150, it doesn't matter. But then what you'll do is you'll check it again maybe tonight at 9 p.m. and then check it in the morning at 8 a.m. and then maybe check it around lunch. So over the next couple of days, you can write in your notes how many people are active at certain times to find out, hey, look, it's probably better off if I'm posting once a day. I post in mid-afternoon or evening is when I have more people that, that are on Facebook. And then another thing that you can do, and I've heard leaders call this the green light challenge. I've heard people call it the green monster challenge. If you look beside the people, it has a little green circle that means they're active right now. So what you could do is the 10 or 20 people or however many you comment or like on their post, if you want them to see it sooner than later, then you can go to the people that are active, go to their profile and like something or comment. And then most likely as soon as you post, you're going to pop up in their newsfeed. Another tip that I would give you as part of still a part of the same tip, if you have people that you've been sharing information with, maybe they're a hot prospect. You've shared information, they hadn't said no, they hadn't said yes. I call these people in play. Then I would have a list of those people, and without you even having to reach out to them, maybe you're showing a before and after picture of your product. Maybe you're sharing a story of a single mom that got started with your company, was able to pay off their credit card debt over the last 6 months, right? With the income they generated from your business. A great story sell, facts tell. And you're like, you know what? I would love for these people to see what I'm getting ready to post. Then you can go on and like or comment on their pages. And then your hot prospects most likely are going to see that as well. Let me know if this makes sense, right? Okay. So do I accept friend requests on Facebook? On my personal page, I'm full, but if you click follow, we're connected just as if I accepted your friend request. So I do have that available to where you can just click follow and we're connected. So thanks for that question. That was number 4. Number 5, well, I kind of mixed in number 4 and 5. Number 5 was check your messenger app to see who is active at what part of the day. And you can even, if you're going to post more than once, try to break it up at least 3 to 5 hours in between. And you can experiment, post some stuff in the morning, do some stuff at night. Most of the time, it's a total different audience. So that was number 5. Check your messenger app and post at different times. Number 6, if you go to your friends list and you scroll to the very bottom, those people are the ones that are not seeing your news feed. Now, I had a friend of mine, Michelle, in Florida. She may come back and watch us on replay if she's not on right now. And I shared this on a training, and she sent me a screenshot the next day and go, oh my gosh, it worked exactly like you said it would. So if you go to the bottom every day, and maybe you take 5 or 10 people, you're not in their newsfeed. The ones up top, close to the top, those are probably the ones that are seeing most of the stuff that you're posting. But the closer you get to the bottom, they're not. So if you want to get you back in their newsfeed, then every day go 5 or 10 people at the bottom of that friends list, go like or comment, and most likely you're going to show up. So she sent me a screenshot, and the lady's like, hey, Michelle, oh my gosh, I hadn't seen you pop up on my news feed in forever. It's been months. I'm so glad you popped up. I see that you're doing something. Do you mind sending me some more information? Because she had popped in a curiosity post to pique people's interest. So every single day, 5 or 10 people at the bottom of your friends list, engage, interact, makes a difference. Number 7, the last tip, and then what I'll do is give you one bonus tip maybe. Engage. Never post on Facebook unless you have the time to engage as people start commenting. Because what Facebook is going to do, they're going to go, okay, there are real conversations. Facebook, the algorithm, the only thing consistent about social media and Facebook is it's consistently changing. And what they don't want people to, people used to say, hey, look, drop a 1 in the comments below if you're doing this, drop a 2. Well, when Facebook sees the same thing over and over and over, they know that you're baiting them to put something in the comments. What they're looking for is real engagement, real conversations. That's what they want Facebook to be used for. So if you post something, be prepared to be able to go on there and they could go, I agree, amen. Oh, I love that quote. And then you go back and you love it. For some reason, the heart seems to get more attention than the like. So you heart it. and then reply back. And sometimes you could even ask them a question where they reply back to that, and you're engaging back and forth. And so then Facebook, from my experience, I've seen them reward you, expand your reach, because there's legitimate, real, authentic conversations going on with that post. All right, let me know if this is making sense. Michael says makes perfect sense. Lynette says thank you. Yeah, you can go back and watch this, whatever platform you're watching it. So whoever, Billiam35, Periscope, you can go back and watch the replay. It's on my YouTube channel. So once again, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I've got tons of videos on YouTube. We're going to be bringing a lot more. If you're on the Facebook page, it'll be on replay on the Facebook page as well. Let me give you one more bonus. Give love back. Now, I know as your following increases, it's really hard for me at this point with several 100,000 people, and it's a blessing because I love all of you and I would love to go comment on all your stuff. But it gets a little more difficult the bigger your audience grows. But the people that liked your stuff and engaged, go back to their wall and give some love back. Okay, go back and give some love back. And then what that's going to do, it's going to create a culture. It's going to create a community. And let me know, by the way, in the comments and by smashing that heart button if all of this is giving you some really good value. But give them some love back on their wall. It's worth it. Because these are the people you're building relationships with. It's not just, if they keep coming to your page and liking and commenting and you're not giving some of that love back, most likely they're going to go somewhere else and comment on other people's stuff. All right, we got Kathy in Virginia. You're welcome. Your 7th point. Thank you, David. So let's recap real quick and let me know if you had an aha moment in the comments below. Make sure you can, share the love on Facebook as well. Number 1, make sure your profile is set up properly. It's the first thing that they see when they come to your page. When I say set up properly, make sure it's set up to public. Make sure your cover photo is nice as well. That's the biggest real estate that you have. It's a billboard. You can do, and there's all kinds of free apps where you can do collages, and maybe you're a family person, you love your family, maybe you're into fitness, maybe you're into travel, maybe you're into horses. So what are 2 or 3 things that you can put on that collage that when they go there, they go, okay, man, this, because like attracts like, and it may create a conversation when they go to your page. Also your bio, there's different tips and things that I'm going to do a social media. Let me know in the comments, by the way. I'm looking to set up maybe a 2-hour social media training in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It would be $29 or less, where I go in depth for about 2 hours and teach you some things that have taken me years to learn. Let me know in the comments if that's something you would be interested in. And by the way, the resource, DarinKidd.com/Facebook, make sure you download that resource. Then you're also on my email list, and we'll send out a notification to let you know when we set that up. And then I just want to do some things to knock your socks off. And here's the deal. The only reason I would do it for that low of a price is, I've hired, like, one of the interviews, that I had, one of the top social media people in the world. I paid a lot of money for a VIP day years ago that completely changed my social media, right? But the reason I want to do that is because I want something from you, right? I want your testimonial. I want your story. I want you to come back and go, oh my gosh, I took that training and I went out and implemented it, and let me tell you what it did for my business. So deal, I do it very inexpensive, at a very inexpensive price. I give you massive value, but I want your testimonial. I want your story, right? To be able to brag on you to everyone. So let's see. Make sure your profile is set up properly. Number 2, post consistently. Post consistently. Number 3, do not make every post about business or they'll unfollow you. Number 4, comment and like on 10 to 20 people before you post. And it doesn't have to be a specific number, but at least engage with some other people and show some love before you post so they can come back and you'll be in their news feed. And once again, you can also do the green light challenge, which is number 5. Check your messenger app to see who's active at that time. If you want to get immediate people seeing that, then go look and see who's active, comment or post on their stuff. And then you also can have a hot prospect list, people that you definitely want to see what you're getting ready to post, because it is a curiosity post. It's something to pique their interest with business. That was number 5. Number 6, go to the bottom of your friends list every day and engage with 5 or 10 people to get you back in their feed. And plus, you want to be able to see them too. You want to really connect with people, because I know if you're in, especially the network marketing field, you're in that because you want to make a difference. You want to help people with your products, your services, your business. So you really do want to connect with people and make the biggest impact that you possibly can. And the more people you help, the more success you have. Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough other people get what they want, you're automatically going to get what you want. Number 7 was engage with the comments and likes. Be ready when you post to be able to engage. Don't just post and go, I'm going out for a couple hours and I'll come back and check it later. That's going to hurt your reach. And then the bonus tip that I gave you was give love back. The people that are commenting and liking on your stuff, make sure you go back and do that with them. All right. So Kathy says, let's go. I'll share my testimony. All right. I appreciate you, Kathy. All right. We got, yes, please. Suzanne says, I'd be interested in training. Lynette says, yes, 2-hour training, please. All right, perfect. So we'll set that up. We will work on that and get that done for you. But once again, maybe make sure you grab that resource that we have, darinkid.com/Facebook. If you like the 7 tips that I gave you, there's 25 on this resource. It is completely free. Make sure to spread that love with your team. Let them know as well. So I appreciate everybody joining. Have an awesome rest of your day, a great week, and we'll see you on the next live. Take care.